So the supermarket is up this way. Alright, place your bets on how much this is going to net us. Well, hopefully we can get out of here. Oh, come on, buddy. Wow, we wouldn't want to get this stuck, would we? Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. So just carrying on from last episode, we have finished up some planting and some harvesting. So we've got some potatoes up. We've got half a field of canola planted. We've got a field of beets on the go and I think a field of parsnips. So I've turned on seasons. So let's go and have a quick look at that. So seasons is turned on. We've moved into December. Okay, so the crop calendar is now active. I've made sure that I didn't do my epic fail again from, I think it was like episode 2 or 3 where I had seasonal growth set to paused. So that's definitely set to yes. We're playing with snow on. So we've got snow on, fixed visual month is off, 1 day months. We've got crop destruction off still because we're going to be driving over the root crops quite a bit, so I don't want to destroy them. Periodic ploughing is on, field stone I've left off, lime is on, weeds is on currently, and I've turned off all the helper buy functions so we can utilise our own products. So moving forward, let's just check used vehicles. We've got a Titan header, not really interested in. One thing we do need to do is get some of these guys loaded up. So we'll do that quickly while we've got time, and then we're going to push through to the next day. Now obviously we can't harvest or plant anything at the moment because it's winter. So the plan's going to be, because we're starting from December with the seasonal growth turned on, what will happen is once we are ready to proceed, we'll go through our full sort of crop planting cycle. What I might actually do is I think we've got enough pallets here to sell this trailer load of soup, so we might actually do that sooner rather than later. So I might sleep till January, or we might see what happens here. So I'm going to get this loaded up and then we'll carry on. Alright, there we go. So we've got a full trailer load of soup. Now it's not fully full. I mean, I did have a few mishaps with some of the loading operation, but we are pretty chockers here. So I think what we'll do is we're probably going to go and sell this, I think. So let's check the price actually for December. So there's a little bit on the low side. Supermarket, farmer's market. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that price. So what we'll do is we'll get ready to load this up and then we'll go and sell it. Alright, let's go and sell this. Alright, so let's get in this guy. Turn it on. Let's get our lights on. Now we've got to get this strapped down, so that's all strapped down. Let's close the curtain. Hopefully we don't have any pallets go rogue here. Okay, cool. We are loaded up. So what have we got? 136,000 litres of carrot soup, 16,000 litres of parsnip, 2,000 of potato, and 2,000 of red beet. Alright, where are we going to sell this? So there's only really 2 places, so farmer's market or supermarkets. So let's tag that. So the supermarket is up this way. Alright, place your bets on how much this is going to net us. Well, hopefully we can get out of here. Oh, come on, buddy. Wow, we wouldn't want to get this stuck, would we? Alright, we might have to go the long way. Let's try and get this out on the angle so we don't get beached. Oh, come on, buddy. You can do it. I believe in the Mack truck power. Alright, this is going to be problematic, I think. Let's try this again. Let's try reverse. Giants had to put a ramp there, didn't they? It's like they realised this moment was coming for me, and they thought, righto, we'll try and stitch this guy up by not being able to get a fully loaded truck out of the facility. Well played. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do here. Should we try... Let's try on the angle again. Can't believe I'm doing this, but... Could it be the snow? I mean, I wouldn't have thought so, but... I think we should be able to make it. Or it'll be stuck. Something tells me this is not going to go to plan. Maybe let's try the... So let me just check this back entrance. It might be easy to go out there actually. So let's turn this around. I mean, there is no way I want to lose this load of soup, let me tell you. Alright. Operation Get the Soup to Where It Needs to Go is underway. Ooh, the suspense. Right, which way are we going to go? Oh, do I try and go... I think I'm going to try and go right. Hopefully gravity works with us, not against us. Oh, so far so good. Probably not ideal conditions visually for this either. Let's get our lights on. Okay. Now hopefully we don't cause any serious accidents. Alright, I think we're sweet now. Okay, let's go. I can really feel the weight in this thing, even though it's I mean, four-wheel drive truck. I mean, the 2 axles, I believe. I don't know, I'm no trucking expert, so. Alright, so the sell point's just up here, which is good because it's going to give us less chance to roll it or have an issue. There's a piano factory just to the right here, so we're going to take a look at that at some stage as well. Alright, let's see. So if we can unload here. So is that selling? Looks like it is. Well, our money's going up, so that must mean... So that's 243,000. Where's the rest of it? So we'll probably get $500,000 here. I think the old frame rate's having a rough one. Where's the rest of the stuff? Why is it not going out? Would have been nice to sell this all in one go, rather than... Okay, still selling. I think that's got it. Still got some parsnip soup to get rid of. Where's that? Okay. Where is the rest of this soup? I'm just going to open up this curtain side. Let's see what happens. Where are we? Curtain, left back, open. It's because the pallets have fallen over. Let's try and unstrap these actually. Does that assist us in any way? No, it doesn't. Alright, what I'll do is I'll get the telehandler to the rescue. We'll get these last couple of pallets unloaded, and we'll go from there. I mean, I probably could have picked a better time to do this rather than being in a blizzard, but anyway. Alright, let's drive over there and get these guys unloaded. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this snow off, just so it gives me a little bit better visual. Right, let's get the rest of these pallets off. Okay, there's one more. Okay, these other pallets should go now, hopefully. Just got to get over to this, get it over the selling trigger. Okay, that should be the last one just here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it out with the telehandler. Okay, there we go. Not how I wanted to sell these, but I mean they're getting sold anyway. So, oh, you absolute knob. There we go. Righto, that's it. Okay, let's see how much we made. So let's go and check our inventory. So $500,000 in sold products. So $500,000 for that load of soup. Pretty good. Pretty good going. Alright, let's get these guys back to the farm. Alright, we're all back. Let's go and sleep. Get out of this winter snow. So I've turned snow off, so hopefully it'll be gone for the next day. I'm expecting it to still be winter, but just get rid of that visual clutter. Alright, snow's gone. Oh, no, it hasn't. So just this little section. Okay. Maybe we can't get rid of it. Let's have a look. Snow is off. Yep. Fixed visual month is off. Alright, let's... so there's nothing we can do in January, so let's go and sleep till February. There's nothing in the used vehicle sales that we want to pick up, so happy to move on. It'll give us some time for our soup production to ramp back up again as well. Right, nice. So we've got clear weather. Happy about that. This is much better than the snow for sure. Okay, used vehicles. What have we got? Anything? Oh, we got a logging forwarder. logging trailer. So this might be useful for, so it could be either a timber trailer or a crane. So this could be useful for the pianos. Let's have a think about that one. We've got a weeder slash fertilizer sprayer, which I might grab, 12 grand. And we've got what have we got, a baler? Yep, so I'm not really worried about that. All right, how's our production running? So we've obviously got heaps there. We're going to have a fair bit in storage, so 6,000 litres of each, which is, I'm quite happy to let that build up for now. I'm just recapping what we earned from that sale. I think it was about $500,000. So that was in December. It's now February. So we've got a bit of a cash injection, which is nice. All right, let's check what we can do in regards to field preparation. So what have we got? Planting season for sugarcane. Nothing else can be planted currently. So planting season for potatoes is next month. Oats, corn, sunflowers. So so it's probably going to be a bit to do next month. So let's just double check that we've got nothing else that we can get on with. What do we need to do field work wise on field 56? So it's just saying needs lime. So I would have thought we'd be able to cultivate, but so we've got to do liming. Okay, so we should probably do that first. So let's go and grab a lime spreader. Now I'm going to grab one with a modified working width, just because I don't want to be here forever. What have we got here? So we've got this one here, the Amazon. We could go the Brettle. This is 42 meters. Capacity is 18,000 liters. This one here probably not a bad option, because it'll have, so it's got an unrealistic capacity. Oh no, standard, extension 2, 25,000. Oh, so it's only up to 25,000. Okay, this might be the one we go for actually. Let's go extended. What's this going to bring it up to? 27,000. Let's go Trollborgs. Design standard, lizard farming, cover, no. Spread system, 24 meters. So we'll go a 24 meter spread. I think I'm pretty happy with that. All right, cool. Let's get this guy filled up with some lime. So we're just going to go with pallets. Okay, where's our tractor? So I'll probably use the Macy for this one. So I probably need to start organising this yard a little bit better. Currently it's just a bit of a free-for-all. All right, let's get some lime in here. And there should be a lime station somewhere on this map as well, which might be handy to know where it's located, if it is located here. Maybe over here? No, it's a grand pool. That's probably the debris crusher. It doesn't matter, I'll find it another time. Geez, filling this up is a bit painful, so we might have to come up with a different solution rather than using 1,000 litre pallets each time. Okay, so we've got 9,000 litres of lime on board. Alright, let's go lime this potato field. Now I'm pretty sure this had the 24 metre working width, so we'll see. Can we change the working width? I don't think we can. Alright, I'm just going to eyeball it for sort of about here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're getting good coverage, not quite. So decent spread, not the best, but it'll be fine. Alright, so let's see what we've got after this. It needs lime. So does it need cultivation? I guess we'll find out next month. So what have we got there? Cool. So far so good. Alright, what's going to be the planting plan? So yeah, looks like we're going to get potatoes in the ground, so we'll do that. Could probably get some oat, maybe. We'll see. All the root crops are in April. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, what else can we do for now? Let's quick check the used vehicle sales. Nothing. Oh, we've got this trailer that we were looking at before. Now I have to decide whether or not I'm going to go with a tree harvester. I mean, I think I probably will, and we'll probably need a forwarder to get, which is what this is, to get those logs out of the forest. Or we could just get a timber trailer for 7 grand, but then we've got to pick them up. I think I might park that for now, because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle the logging. Alright, nicely done. Very economical on the lime so far, I must say. How's field 57 going? Canola growing, it needs lime, needs rolling, so we're not going to worry about that. What I am going to do is while that is liming, I'm going to sleep again until March, and then we'll come back in, we'll see if we can get some stuff in the ground. Alright, here we go, back into it. We're in March now, so we've got the lime. We should be in potato planting season, which we are. We've also got sunflowers, oats, sugar beet, sugar cane, cotton, grass. Alright, so let's try and get some potatoes in the ground. Now, where's our potato planter? So we're going to use the Fendt here. Desperate need of maintenance, so that's going to be something we need to look at as well. Alright, what I should have done is salvage some potatoes after the harvest to refill this guy, but let's go get this refilled anyway. So we do have plenty of seed here that we can utilise. Okay, something tells me this is probably not how you're supposed to drive with this tractor, but anyway. Alright, let's get these potatoes refilled. Alright, so I think we're going to need some more, so let's grab... Okay, we should have some seed here. This should do it. Alright, so this planter should be able to comfortably seed field 56. No problem. Now, it hasn't given us a needs cultivating information so far, so what I'm hoping is we can just drill straight into this. I mean, something tells me we should have cultivated this, but I'm just going to see if it lets us do it without having that step. Alright, let's see what happens. So I'm just going to hit hire worker. No field found. Okay, lower planter. Turn on planter. So does that actually put anything in the ground? No. Okay, so we do actually need to cultivate. Or do we need to plough? This is where I'm getting confused because the field information is not telling us what we need to do. Right, my suspicion is you do need to plough. So, because I've got ploughing turned on, and we've got a plough up here. So let's grab this guy, and we'll get to ploughing. Oh, wrong way around. Yep. No? Yeah, wrong way around. Right, let's try this again. Alright, now we're cooking. Okay, I've got to get a worker going here. We'll go and inspect. So fertilised, so the lime requirement should be gone. So what do we got here? So ploughed, ready to be planted. Doesn't need lime because we've already done that. Cool. Alright, so we can get some potatoes in the ground. So let's grab the JCB. And we should be able to get underway just here, no problem. Okay, cool. Yeah, so ploughing definitely needed. Alright, good to know. Okay, so we're off there. What else can we do? Let's check our crop calendar. So we can get some oats, we can do some sunflower. So whether we do sunflower oil, we're not sure about yet. Sugar beet we're gonna not worry about for the moment. We could get some grass. I'm thinking grass might be a good crop to have in somewhere. So this has already got canola in it, so I don't want to disrupt that because that'll be ready to harvest in July, so not far away. So we'll leave that as is. We'll have our potatoes here, 2 fields of canola. We need to put something over in this field here, field 53. Field 52 needs lime, so let's go and do that as well. Got a few jobs on the go at the moment, which is good. Good to be productive. We could probably benefit from another tractor, to be honest. Just to sort of help improve our efficiency just that little bit extra. It looks like we're getting some weeds too. Have to deal with those. Okay, with that lime down, so that's good. We've got some withered corn, it looks like. So field 51 and 50. Alright, what do we got in the used vehicle sales? Nothing exceptional. What I might do as well is I might get a smaller plough. I think this is a bit of overkill for what we need. And the fields aren't really that big to warrant probably this size. Particularly for the workers. And I don't want this guy to plough into my canola either. So, okay, what I'll do is I'm going to quickly whip around. Do this side. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Alright, so what we've got on the go. So we've got potatoes going in. We've got some ploughing happening. We've got 2 fields of canola. So that'll get harvested when the time comes. So we're 2-3 months away from that. We've got a field of parsnips on the go. We've got red beets on the go, so they'll be ready to harvest next month. Well, they should be at least anyway. They both need lime as well. So I wonder if I can get them limed while we're... See if this will satisfy their needs lime requirement. Yep. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell field 51 and 50 because currently I'm not going to be... I don't have a use for them at the moment. So I think it might be better just to sell them for now. And then I'll readdress later on. So let's sell that. And let's sell that. That will keep everything else for the moment. Alright, field 52 needs ploughing, so we'll get that ploughed soon. Where is our plough? Oh, no, that's what I was worried about. So it started to plough out our potatoes that we put down. But lucky we caught it in time, so that's good. So I'll get this guy off the field, and then we'll go over and plough up the field 52. Alright, let's get this sorted. Right, so I'm going to plough up this field and then we'll come back in for the next episode and we'll carry on with our jobs. So I think next month what we'll do is we'll get some stuff in the ground ready for planting. I think we've got some items that'll be ready to harvest as well. So we'll work with our seasonal calendar and we'll go from there. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on our soup production. We've got a bit of cash now as well, so we'll decide what we're going to do there. I'm thinking we're going to put some animals in, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. So just carrying on from the last episode, I actually accidentally lost the video from that episode, so the power went off, file got corrupted. The following episodes are actually not in the right order or context, so I just wanted to let you guys know that what you'll be seeing in this episode is a follow-on from the previous episode, so a few things had changed. So I talked about turning seasons on, so I turned it on briefly and then turned it off in favour of turning on precision farming. So precision farming is now on. We've added cows to the farm. We've also focused on hay production, and we've added a couple of other things here and there, some new equipment, etc. But we're moving ahead with our potato harvesting, canola, and we're still focusing on the root crops. So with that said, enjoy this episode and I'll see you in the next one. Now I just want to double check that we are actually getting parsnips up into this pallet. So, oh no, it's saying we've got red beets. Ah, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. So we're just carrying on with some more harvesting. So our adjacent field 53, is got parsnips in there, so the parsnips are ready to harvest. We just finished over on the beet harvest next door on field 54, I think it is. So we're just going to get this headland sort of underway. Okay, I'm going to hire a worker here. Hopefully this will work. Okay, let's try this again. So lower harvester, drive. Okay, why is this not working? Okay, it's unusual. Let's try this again. Now I've switched out the global pallet system pallet on top. So I'm wondering if this is having any bearing on what's happening here. If I hire a worker, it's not working for some reason. Let's head up to the top of the field, see if this will do anything. This is very unusual. It hasn't, unless that discharge, no, auto loads in the correct position. Sometimes the pallet might have an impact. So let's see if we can get this going. No. So the worker's in there. What do we got? Turn on harvester, lower harvester, turn on. Okay, I don't know, I do not know what's happening here. Anyway, let's just move on for now. Okay, so we need to get some ploughing happening. So I did lose power on my last 5 minutes of this save game. So I think I purchased the lizard subsoiler, but the issue was, so the game had saved. No, I'd finished the video, but the game hadn't saved yet. So I'm just trying to remember where I was up to. So yeah, we bought this one. Okay, run out of room. That's awesome. Let me move some of this stuff. So I'm really gonna have to tidy up this farmyard. It's getting to the point now where it's becoming very unmanageable. We've also turned on precision farming last episode. So we did have seasons on briefly. However, I remember why I don't normally play with seasons on, because it's a little bit too restrictive for my liking. But just to sort of deepen the gameplay experience, I think precision farming will be a good fit. It also lets us sort of change up the gameplay a little bit. Alright, there we go. So I've gone the lizard subsoil because it's a little bit smaller than the SM72 that we've got. Not that there's anything wrong with the SM72. It's probably just a little bit of overkill for what we need. Okay, we're holding up traffic again. Great. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get this ploughed, and then I want to try and get a growth state on our grass. Okay, first of all, I'll get this guy out the way. And we need to sort out the issue with our DeWolf harvester. So I've got a feeling the issue is, where is our telehandler? Because I've got two of these pallets in play, two of the global pallet system pallets, what I'm suspecting is that may be causing an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this over, unload these at the soup factory, and then I'm going to come back in and see if that improves our issue. It's very unusual that this is happening, because it hasn't happened before, and to my knowledge there's not been any change with that mod that would cause it not to work. So I guess this will be one way to sort of find out definitively. So let's go and get this transported, and then we'll come back in and see if our DeWolf harvester over there will actually do something. So I'll see you over at the soup factory. Alright, while that's unloading, let's get rid of this potato harvester. So I was gonna drive this back on a worker, but what I'll do is I will just send it. Won't take very long to get back. Okay, ploughing is underway. That's unloaded. Okay, let's head back to this guy. Now I just want to double check that we are actually getting parsnips up into this pallet. So, oh no, it's saying we've got red beets. Ah, okay. Something's going on there. That's a bit unusual. Alright. So for some reason that harvester still thinks we have red beets on board. So the parsnips aren't actually going into the pallet for some reason. Which I don't know why. Okay, so what has this got? 20. As long as this falls out, I don't mind. Oh, this is a massive balls up. Alright, let's try and sort this out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is now dislodged. Let's come back over here. Okay, turn on harvester. Okay, so is that just... Okay, cool. So that should be now free of the red beets. Let's go grab a brand new pallet. Okay, bit weird, but anyway. Okay, if I can pick this up. So this is obviously a workaround, so there is going to be problems with it. So this is the first major problem I've had. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this over here. I think essentially what happened there is because there was still some red beets on board, the harvester, it automatically defaulted to that. Oh, don't tell me this is going to auto-load them. No, not going to auto-load the lime, that'd be a disaster. Alright, let's head over here, get this set up, see if we can continue with the parsnips. Okay, that looks pretty well positioned. And looks like we'll just make sure we're getting the pipe out animation. Okay, cool. So that's loading up. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to leave the telehandler just basically over here just in case we need it again. Alright, let's check in on the rest of our vehicles. So this guy needs to carry on with some ploughing. Work at E-stop for no reason. Okay, this guy's done, I hope. So this should all be grass. Yes. Okay, I need to fix up the lime, but I'm not going to worry about that now because I've limed most of it. So plan is going to be to stockpile as much hay as possible out of that field. So that's going to be dedicated to grass, which I think will be a good plan. This guy's run out of field. Alright, let's come down here and do a headland strip. Make it a little bit wider. Okay, we're picking up crop here or not? No. Okay, turn the harvester on. Okay, we're off. Alright, let's do this headland just to give ourselves a little bit of room to turn around. I mean, in actual fact, I might have to change the field that I do the parsnips in. So I might go for a longer, squarer field away from these power poles. So probably field 51, field 50. They might be better candidates for this type of machine. Just so we're not having to contend with the road constantly, the traffic, the power poles, that sort of thing. So I think that might be the way to go. Alright, happy days. All good there. Okay, this needs some fertilizer really, doesn't it? Alright, let's get those potatoes ready. So we'll drive this guy back to the farm. We'll hook up the potato planter and then we'll go from there. Alright, we're gonna need to get some potato seed for this. So let's go and grab some of that. Need some more seeds, so let's grab those. Alright, all loaded, let's go. So what I'll do is I'll get these potatoes in, and then I'm going to come through with some solid fertilizer. So we should be able to get this in. The nitrogen value should be pretty much 0. Yep, cool. Just double check our grass. So not too bad. I'm not going to roll it for now. What I might do is I'm going to plow up field 54. I'm going to switch the rotation of crops on this field, because it's just becoming a little bit problematic having to negotiate the power poles. Okay, potato planter is doing well. Canola should be ready to go next harvest, or tomorrow. We need to unload this guy. Well, I don't really need to unload him because I'm just going to be farming. I'm going to be harvesting the canola, so capacity is not too bad of an issue right this second. Okay, ploughing's good. Cows could probably do with some hay, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to buy hay at this stage. I'll just wait. Just wait until I get to... Let's see. Because I got that auto-loading bale trailer, so let's see. How much is this going to cost me for 8 bales? 10 grand. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll grab this guy. Now this should auto-load those hay bales, and we should be able to feed these to the Angus. So now this is the trailer I don't normally use this one. I use the Roland auto-load for bales. So I may switch back to that. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go operating position. We should just be able to jag all those. Cool. Now, transport position. Might need to invest in a second telehandler as well. So hopefully we get some fortunate drops in the used vehicle sales. That'd be very, very good. Oh, is this guy stuck already? I'm having nothing but problems with this field, eh? It's probably because I'm using a modified plough, but what I probably think is it's the shape of the field, to be honest. Now, if you weren't following along from episode 1, I've levelled off all this area, removed all the trees to make way for buildings, such as the cow barn. Okay, let's get this door open. Now, from my testing on other cow gameplays, for lack of a better word, the hay bales should be accepted here, as is. So let's see what happens. Okay, has that done anything? Okay, let's see if I can unload these. Unload bales. Can we move them backwards? Don't think so. Does that work? Okay, something tells me this is not going to work, but okay, I'm going to grab our trusty telehandler. We'll go and switch this guy out for a bale fork, just to make sure this will actually do what we need it to. Don't want to drive all the way over there to have an issue. Okay, so we'll park this just there. Now, I'm pretty sure you can feed hay bales to the pasture. I don't see why it'd be any different for the barn, but I guess we'll see. So let's go head over there and check out the situation. Actually, let's just check in the animal menu, see if there's any food in there. Okay, so it is registering some of these hay bales, so let's just stack them up a little bit more neatly. Perhaps in this area, just directly adjacent to the trigger. See if we can't tidy up my mess that I made. So this is not how you feed cows normally. It'd be a little bit more efficient and tidy than this. Alright, I'm thinking this should work. So it's still only registering 9,000 litres. Okay, that was much easier. Alright, let's get this guy out of the way. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's pretty much directly over the feed trigger right there. Okay, so that's gone in. Okay, so it's got to go directly over the trigger. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's try this. So this will be easy for these guys. I'll just move them over. So they're directly on top. Okay, that should go in. Looks like that one's hung up on the rail, so I'll go in and sort that out. Okay, so that should be full. Okay, cool. So these cows will be sorted for a little while. Won't have to worry about them. That'll give us enough time to get our get our grass and hay production underway. So that should have a growth state on it hopefully tomorrow. Potato planting is underway. How's our parsnip harvest going? Still going strong. That field 54 has been ploughed. Needs some liming, so I'll have to attend to that as well. Should really start loading up on some more soup, so I'll do that as well. Alright, seems like a good stopping point. Alright, so we'll carry on with those jobs and we'll come back in for the next episode. And we should have some canola ready to harvest hopefully, so that'll be good. And then we've also got to focus on building up our hay stockpile for the beef cattle. So that'll be the next project. And obviously moving towards the potato processing plant over there. So we're going to need to put down the oil mill as well. So I've got a spot in mind for that. But we do need to get some cash, so I think I'm going to have to go sell some soup. So that's going to be my job for off camera, to load that truck back up. Alright, thanks very much for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now. So crazy how the seeding quantity is so low on these crops. 32 litres in total. Okay, unfold the seeder. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. So we're carrying on with our farming operation. So we've got our canola is ready to go. So let's get, so I don't know what am I stuck on? Okay, let's try this again. So the canola is ready. So I've slept through a couple of days. So I'm going to get this guy off on a worker in a second, and then we'll have a quick look around and where we're up to. Okay, so this guy's underway. So the canola is ready to go. Potatoes need a fertilisation state, and then one more day of growth and they'll be ready. The grass we planted is ready to harvest, so we're going to try and sort that out today. We've got to plough up field 53. Field 54 is still unattended. We've also got a crop here which looks to be sorghum, so I reckon we'll get that up as well and sell that. And then we've got something in field 50 which I believe might be soybeans. So let's just go and buy those two fields. So I think fields 42 and 43 are going to become our new root crop. So parsnip, beets and carrots. So field 46 and 47 we're going to do something else with. Right, while we're waiting, I'm going to get some fertiliser underway and also get this guy ploughing. Let's try this again. So we've got weeds, cool, that'll sort that out. Where's our fertiliser unit? Okay, we've got this guy here. Right, so we're going to go fertilise our potatoes. We really need to have a tidy up of the farmyard. Start trying to move some of this stuff around. So I might try and do that this episode. Cash is getting a little bit low, so I think I'm going to have to try and go and load up on some of those soup pallets. So let's go from just about here, I reckon. So 2 passes should sort this out. Cool, 99% yield. Happy days. Alright, what else have we got? So I think what I'm going to do is just in between other jobs, we'll get some soup pallets loaded up. Now I don't know if I'm going to go full tilt here on loading this up all the way like we did last time. We might do, or I might just go a double stack situation. I think what I will do is I'll probably, after this load, I'm going to employ probably some sort of auto loading trailer. The only problem is I can't mix and match loads, so I've got mixed soup coming out all the time, so I just want to be careful that I don't have an issue with that. I mean, the other thing that we could do is sell this directly, take the 30% hit, but I think I might transition to that later on. Probably for now, not really something I want to do. Alright, I'll load up a few more of these and then we'll come back in. So we do have a pretty decent stockpile of soup, so let's have a look how much we got in stock. Got about 30 pallets of carrot, 30 pallets of red beet, 28 pallets of potato. So we've got heaps and heaps. Obviously parsnip and red beet are running a bit low, so we'd probably look to fill them up at some stage. But I think in the long run, I'm probably going to have to automatically sell this, because I don't think this is going to be really sustainable. Especially when I get the potato processing facility underway, along with the preserved vegetable factory. It'll just be a pallet fest. Alright, let's go and check on the cows. Alright, 20% the way through their reproduction cycle, so in, I'm going to say 6 more months, we should get a new batch of 12 cows. So that's going along well. How's our canola? Well, gonna need some liming for sure. That should be all cultivated. Got some sorghum here. And then what's over in field 50? Soybeans. Okay. So we'll probably pick up those soybeans when they're ready to harvest as well. Okay, here's our fertilizer looking. Should be pretty good. One thing we do need to do is get cracking on this mowing. So what do we got in the used vehicle department? Okay, I've got a couple of alright items here. So we've got a tanker senior. Got another lime spreader. It's a decent discount. So will this do lime and fertilizer? Yes, it will. Okay. And what do we got here? Forage wagon. Could probably go a bigger forage wagon than that, I think. Alright, we'll probably pass on those. Let's have a look at the mowers. So I want to try a premium expansion mower. It's probably the Samaz. I think would be pretty good. Also working with on this 10 meters, pretty good. 12.3 on that guy. Pretty wide. Okay, so I reckon we will go the Samaz. I do like this mower too. 7.3 though. Yeah, let's grab it. We'll use the JCB, I think. So let's purchase this. So this is going to cost us 84,000. Okay, let's go find the JCB. Of course, that was going to be an issue. So I'm going to have to probably reshape this field too, just to give myself enough room to turn around. Okay, while that's doing that, I'll find the JCB, go and get this mower hooked up. And what I'll probably do as well is I'll fix this guy, because he's in desperate need of some repairs. Also coming into autumn again. Okay, let's go repair. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I do like the visual changes. Does look quite nice. Alright, let's get this mower hooked up. It's a pretty nice mower actually. So I wonder if this allows, oh yeah, so wide spreading, so which is going to be perfect for our purposes of creating hay. So it looks like it's got, so if we go to the back one, what do we got? Work mode. How do we toggle work mode? Maybe it's something we can, yeah, let's try this again. Oh yeah, it's got mergers on the back, so that's handy. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so lower mower, turn the mower on, lower the mower, toggle work mode, so swath drop, left swath, right swath, widespread. Okay, so let's see how we go. So this should, cool. So at least we've got the merger there if we need it. If we ever do grass silage bales, that'd be very handy. It does look pretty cool. I do like using the mowers in this game. Nice animation on the front mower there too. Look at that. Following the contours of the ground and bumping around. Very cool. Alright, I'm going to hire a worker. Let's check the condition of our field. Okay, we're also going to need a tedder as well, so we might get that underway. We're also going to need to get this field reseeded with canola as well, just so we've got a good stockpile of canola for our factory. Cool, we should get a pretty good yield out of those potatoes as well. Okay, let's get this guy back to the farm. Also going to need a baler as well, now that I think about it. So we're going to have a few purchases coming up. Okay, let's go load up some more. Actually, just make sure we got nothing else that we can be harvesting. I mean, field 52, we could put probably parsnips in there. Does need liming, but what I'm going to do is, where's our fent? Okay, that was handy. Drop that off like that. I'm going to grab the ridger, or the hiller, whatever you want to call it. Do chop and change my terminology on this one, So we'll go in, we'll put some ridges in, we'll come through, we'll do the liming. I mean, I am tempted just to use the multi-through buy station, to be honest, to get that lime. Doesn't need a huge amount of lime, but it still needs lime nonetheless. Let's get a couple more pallets. Trying a bit of a double pallet load method here, rather than double stacking them, just picking up 2 at a time. Might be a little bit more time efficient. Okay, not too bad. Just reducing the overall movements that I have to make. Okay, pretty good. I just realised these pallets are 2,000 litres, not 1,000 litres. So when I was estimating the amount of pallets that was in storage, it's actually half of what I thought it was. Okay, I reckon we'll go probably 1 or 2 more. And then we'll go and grab the Mack truck and we'll go and deliver these. Oop, had to lose one, didn't I? Alright, 2 more and then we'll go and sell. Yeah, that one's going to be a pain to sort out. Okay, where's our truck? Actually, how's this guy going? Cool, making short work of that field. Okay, let's head over to the soup factory. Need to do a bit of smoothing there by the looks of it on the terraforming. Not the end of the world. Okay, we'll get those hooked up. Let's close this curtain. Now should we see if we can get out the front gate? Had troubles last time. I think it might have been too heavy. This is far more of a manageable load. Definitely still feel the weight in it though. Alright, let's head over to the shop, which is around here. So I think this is... I mean, it's definitely a sell point, I know that. Let's have a look. It is farmers market. Actually, let's double check the prices. Cool, 3 grand. Happy with that price. Environmental score going up. So I got to learn a little bit about this environmental score. Not completely familiar with what it is. Cool. It's given us a bit of cash we needed. Alright, let's cut through this way. And I'll leave the trailer back over here. I might do some more loading off of camera. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, looking good. So what I might do is just leave this park there for the moment. Okay, this guy's going along alright. This guy is cruising. So we do need a tether, so let's have a look at those. What have we got in the used vehicle sales actually? Yeah, we had a look at this already. Nothing really amazing. I'm probably going to go for a big tether, I think. So we've got a Samaz. How much will this do? 8.9. This will do 17. So it's probably going to be this guy, to be honest. What's the horsepower requirement? 100 horsepower. Easy. Right, let's buy that. And then we're going to need a windrower as well. So we got the Samaz. What does that? 8.4. We've got the Kun class. How big can we go? Oh, this is a mod. 15 meters. 90 grand. I'll probably go this one. 14.7 working width for 62,000. Cool. Alright, we are sorted for grassland care. Okay. Not long to go. Okay, we do need to get some field work underway over in the canola field. I mean, we're just probably going to direct drill this actually. We do need to put some lime down. We do have weeds as well, so let's get started on potentially reseeding. Might get this guy back to the main farm. So I might use this guy for the tedding and the windrowing. We also need a high capacity baler, so I think what I might do is, the more I think about it, the more I'm going to have to do this auto selling just for the time and convenience. And I need to come up with a bit of a better solution for this liming. I mean, I can use the multi-fruit buy station. That's definitely always an option. Just try and fix up my plough here that I've half knocked over. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's go and grab this tedder. Actually, what we might do is we might fix up this tractor too, just to make sure it's all good. Okay, repair for 4 grand, 5 grand. Okay, cool. Alright, tedder first, windrow second. So where is our tedder? Right here. Now I forget the horsepower on this Massey Ferguson, but I think it's in around that 200 220 maybe horsepower. Okay, I might just bail out on that. Let's go, let's try this again. Cool, so how much grass did we get up? I think we got a fairly decent yield, to be honest. Also, any excess hay we can potentially sell as well, just as long as we've got a pretty good stockpile for the Angus. Okay, let's get this guy underway. Cool, happy days. Okay, is this still growing? Yep, so that'll be ready to go probably tomorrow. Okay, let's go get a refill of some seeds. So we need to get some canola, and we'll refill the fertilizer while we're here as well. Okay, not the most graceful refilling maneuver. Now the shape of this field is a little bit kind of odd, so we're going to have to address that as well. I mean, it's probably better if I go maybe this way to begin with. Okay, so direct drilling into our old canola crop. So we're still getting 110% yield, which is not too bad. I mean, we could mulch this as well. Okay, let's move this guy out of here. So 82,000, that's a huge capacity on that, eh? Oh, cool, no collision, happy with that. Alright, what do we got next? Okay, so this guy needs to go and switch out to the seeder, so let's go and grab the planter. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we're going to do another run of red beets. So I'm just going to leave that there. Just felt like an episode of Tokyo Drift there for a second. It's so crazy how the seeding quantity is so low on these crops. 32 litres in total. Okay, unfold the seeder. Okay, so let's get this planting happening. So we should have gotten a fertiliser state out of that ridging. I mean, did we? Very minor. Very, very minor. It's like only 15%, or 15 kilograms per hectare. So it could be different for precision farming as opposed to the base game, which is not unusual. Okay, cool. That's all good. That's all good there. How's that tedding going? So I think this is the perfect size working width for this field. Not too big, not too small. Okay, let's go check on the potatoes. Cool. Expected yield 89%. So maybe it's just the soil profile. This is all silty clay, I think. Alright, what I'm going to do, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to do. So I'm going to set these guys to selling. So when we do go for a sleep, well, basically every hour we should get some sales. So let's speed up time till 10 o'clock and see if we do get a product sale. Okay, we've got a wage payment. Let's go to 11. Okay, nothing happening. Let's go to 12. Okay, nothing still. I mean, did it sell anything? It must have. Yeah, so that sold everything. Where's all our money? Okay, sold products 475,000. I mean, did I miss something here? Did our money go up? Looks like it has. Okay, honestly, I was not paying attention there, eh? So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the rest of these guys because they won't auto sell. I'll have to move them manually. So we'll just get these guys moved, get them sold, and then we'll move on. See if I can rescue this pallet over here. Alright, cool. So I'm going to load up those pallets. Let's go and check in. So we've got some red beets going in on field 51, I think it is. We've got our seeding operation underway. So what I'm going to do is I'll turn this guy around to go the other way. So another batch of canola in preparation for our canola oil that we're going to be kicking off with very soon. We've got to put the oil mill in, so that's going to go, I think, probably down here. So in this plot of land just here, we're going to clear out all those trees. Probably pop the oil mill in there because we already own the land. So we can put something in there. Maybe another production, we'll see. We've also got this field that we've got to address. So I don't know if we're going to keep it this width or we might shorten it up. We'll see what happens. What else we got? Tedding is underway, so we're going to have to get a high capacity baler. So hopefully there is... If we can get a baler in the used vehicle sales, that'd be awesome. Otherwise we'll just buy one. And that's pretty about it. A bit of fertilising we've got to do, and then obviously load these guys up. So I'll do that now, and I'll come back in the next episode and we'll carry on. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. If I can line it up correctly, that would be most helpful. Let's try this again. Oh, I mean, this should work. There we go. Wow, this is not going well. Take 3. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Zielonka. We are about to windrow our newly tedded hay. So field 57, we've turned into a grass field in preparation for stockpiling hay bales to feed our... so we've got a set of beef cattle, Angus if you will. So we're going to breed them up, get them sold. Yeah, we'll get this guy on a worker. I've also turned on precision farming, so we're just playing with that on at the moment as well. So we're in the market for a high capacity baler. So we've also got some canola going in over on field 55. So that is underway as well. We've got some red beets going in field 52, which we're about to run out of seed, it looks like. So let's go and grab our telehandler, which is all the way over here. So I'll go and grab a seed pallet, and then we'll catch up with our planter. Yeah, so it looks like what I'll probably do is I'm going to probably sleep for one day. No, actually I won't, because we've got some canola on the way. So I'm going to buy a high capacity baler. I'll get stuck into this baling of this hay, and then we'll go from there. Okay, let's grab our pallet fork. Got a couple of big bags of seed over here. But I'm only going to really need one. If I can line it up correctly, that would be most helpful. Let's try this again. Oh, I mean, this should work. There we go. Wow, this is not going well. Take 3. Okay, now this should be okay. Probably would have been better if I was using a big bag hook. Not to worry. Alright, let's go get this guy refilled. Actually, what I'll do is see if we can't just sort of position the telehandler next to the seeder and see if it will receive the seed. Yep. It really seems hardly worth it, doesn't it? Okay, let this guy carry on. Now this worker should be alright for seed now, so let's just move out of here into a slightly less inconspicuous area. Alright, let's check in on our workers. So, yep, red beets going in, canola going in again. Okay, this guy's ready to sell. So I've set all of our remaining productions to auto sell. So it's just becoming problematic having to constantly load pallets. So I'm going to take the hit with the auto sell fee, at least for the short term. I am hopeful to get some mods. There is a central warehouse mod that I'd referred to a few times, which will help to sort of distribute the production pallets. If anyone knows of any mod silos or anything like that for that purpose, that'd be very handy. So how much are we going to get out of this? 57,000, not too bad. Alright, let's get this guy back to the farm. So we'll also have to decide if we're going to keep this trailer or look at something else. I mean, we'll definitely keep the truck because we need that for our cows. Speaking of cows, let's go and have a quick look at how they're travelling. So 21 months, 20% way through their production. So once they reach 36 months, that's when we want to sell them. Okay. Slurry's moving along nicely. I could probably do with another batch of 12, to be honest. So let's go and buy some more of those guys. So let's switch trailers. Where is the Silver Star trailer? Oh, it's back over at the cow barn, isn't it? Alright, let's go and grab that. We'll head over to the animal dealer. Buy another 12 cows. Just so we can ramp up our cow production. Alright, let's use this driveway that I put in. I mean, I call it a driveway, but it's basically just a dirt path to nowhere currently. Yep, probably not a bad incline. I was worried it was going to be too steep actually. Okay, so let's head over to the animal dealer, which I believe is up this way. So I might take a shortcut down this path. Yeah, it's just up ahead on the left. Alright, I'll see you over there. Alright, here we are. Let's go grab another 12 Angus. So open animal dialogue menu. We'll go 18 monthers. So we want them to start reproducing straight up. Just shy of 19 grand for those. Alright, let's get them back to the cow barn. Okay, looks like our beet planting is completed. Perfect timing. Now we need to have a look which baler we're going to go for. I'm thinking we're just going to go for the biggest square baler we can afford. I think to me that makes most sense at this stage. Okay, cool. So I had to put that bale fork in the wrong position. Okay, move to husbandry. Cool. We've got another 12 on the go. Okay, I'm just going to leave that truck here. Oh, hang on, get out of the way of that guy. Alright, let's have a look at the balers. So Fence Squadro, Macy MF237 Ultra HD, Crone Big Pack, 275. So these are going to need to be used by the JCB, I would say. They're all roughly the same price, aren't they? They all do a 240 centimeter bale. I'll go this one, Crone Silage Additive Tanks. Okay, that's probably if you're doing grass bales. Go to the Fence Squadro. So let's just check on our tractor fleet. Okay, so that's 673 horsepower, that's 348. This one is 305. Okay, so this will do the baler, no problem. Okay, so we might go the Macy actually. And there's no real difference between the Fent and the Macy, so we'll just keep it in the family, as they say. Okay, we'll get BKTs. Okay, let's buy that outright, 165, 200. Cool. Right, where is our... Okay, so once this guy's finished the windrowing, we'll switch out the windrower for the baler, and then we'll get cracking on some baling. Okay, we do need to do some fertilising too, so I think those potatoes we fertilised last time. Okay, that's good. How far off are we getting this field completed? Still got a fair ways to go, so that's okay. Still haven't decided what we're doing with field 53 and 54 yet. Still got this sorghum here we might need to deal with, and the soybeans. So let's just check our soup production. Oh, we do have some... Okay, let's switch this guy out for the baler. Get cracking with some baling. I might throw some bigger tyres on this guy, see if I can get... we should be able to modify it from here, I'm pretty sure, because we own it. So let's have a look. Customise. Okay, engine. Okay, we've already got the best engine. I thought we already had wide tyres, maybe we didn't. Yep, happy with that. Okay, let's put the Azario Pro Compact compartment on there. So that'll be something we need to add to all of our tractors. Front loader. Do we really need a front loader at this stage? Let's get the quickie. Okay. How much is that going to cost us? 20 grand. Okay. I'm glad I didn't sell that accidentally just then. Oh, cool. Just got some bigger tyres. Not that it's going to have a huge impact, but just feel like it's appropriate for this baler. Now, hopefully our bale trailer can handle bales of this size. I'm pretty sure it should do. Okay, Okay, unfold the baler. Now obviously I have to do the baling because we don't have a worker. Okay, cool, this is filling up nice and quick, so this won't take too long at all. Oh, actually I want to check we've got the right bale size. Let's go 240. Yep. So I want to pack in as much as I can. Turn on crop sensor. I mean, is that going to do anything? Let's see. Yeah, so I basically want to pack in as much hay into the fewest bales as possible. Okay, so I want to double check the size. Okay, not sure about that, but anyway. I would have thought these would come out as 9,000 litres. Anyway, let's carry on.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming about us two, playing around without a clue. On the edge, leaning out. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing, but guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
Alright, there we go. All baled. So, pretty decent amount of bales there actually. So, I don't think we're going to run out of food anytime soon. Can we get rid of this bale? There's a partial bale stuck in here. Turns out we probably can't. Nope. Alright, we'll just have to persevere with the hay. I mean, I have missed a few bits here and there, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's go get these guys picked up. And we'll go and check in on our canola planting. So I had to stop halfway through, refill the seeder. And obviously that grass is going to grow back, so it'll just be there, available to be harvested whenever we need. Okay, operating position, let's go. So hopefully this will take 240 centimeter bales. Don't see why it wouldn't. Cool. Alright, that's good news. Okay, let's go get these. So I'll get these guys picked up, and then we'll come back in.
Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this? Why don't you stay? Why don't we talk about this?
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's go see if we can unload this in a nice even stack. Cool, beautiful. Alright, let's go pick up. There's a couple of rogue bales that were of different sizes, so I'm going to have to do 2 trips here. Let's go reset operating position. So I'll grab these 2 big ones. So that was obviously when I was trying to figure out the bale sizing, which is fine. So we've got plenty of hay. I'm happy about that. Got a few Angus in there as well. So I'm probably going to go buy another 12 as well. Okay, I'm going to drop these off here. So I don't want to interfere with the other stack. Another thing I'll probably look to do is get the bale and pallet storage. Let's just reset that. So if I want to get around, because you can only have operating position 50 bales and 50 pallets in play at any one time. So to get around that, storing them on the ground, if I can only store 50 combined on PS5, so cool, at least that got picked up. So I just don't want to have any issues with that, but I've got plenty of room to put the bale and pallet storage down if need be. Okay, unload bales, pop them off here. Cool. Probably need a second telehandler, so keep that stationed down here, just for feeding as required. Let's go and check out our Angus. 24, 50% health actually, so it's probably because they haven't been fed for a full day, this new group. So how old are they? 18 months versus 21. Yeah, that'll be why. Cool. Alright. Let's go double check on our other jobs. So this guy is still getting the canola in the ground, which is fine. Potatoes should be ready to go tomorrow, I think. Yep, if we check our growth map. Yeah, they'll probably go off tomorrow. How's our environmental score looking? Okay, that's not looking too bad. Field 57, it's good. Cool, we'll have a look at that economic analysis a little bit later. Alright, well I'll carry on with the rest of the seeding and we will go from there. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what we get for this trailer load of cows. So 12 pieces, 3,500 a piece. Somebody who's better than maths on the fly will have that figure, but I'd say it's going to be at least 30 grand, somewhere around there. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms and welcome back to another episode of Zielonka. So we're just carrying on from last episode. We've finished off our potato harvest, so we've got 177,000 litres of potatoes here destined for the soup factory. So I've also cleared out the stock in the soup factory, so I was auto selling that stock. However, I was not really happy with the selling penalty that you receive for doing the auto sell. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to manually loading, just because I don't want to lose out on that revenue. So let's go get these guys unloaded. Kind of dabbled with a few different methods potentially of trying to, this is the world's worst driving right here. Let's turn this around because this is not going to pipe out otherwise. Yeah, so I tested out various methods of auto load on console. None of them really seem to sort of work effectively at this stage. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to persevere with the way I was doing it, and I'm just going to set up multiple trailers at the production points, collect the product, and then I'll just sell it yeah, as I see fit. But yeah, so I think that's going to be a better way of managing the pallets overall until we can come up with a better solution. While we're in the farmyard area, so we've had a bit of a clean up of the ploughs and implements and such. So I've just sort of laid them out in a little bit more of an organised fashion. Cleaned up the shop area a little bit. I've still got some big bags I need to sort out. We picked up this Colossus harvester. So this is a 17 kph header, so it'll allow us to harvest a little bit quicker on our combine. Got some of our potato planting, well this is some of our root crop implements over here. What else is new? So I've just moved over some of this stuff over here. We've gone into hay production, so I think I've talked about that in a previous episode. I've added in this lime filling station, so there's no lime station on the map that I can find. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a seed silo and potentially something else hit just in this area, just to utilize that for filling seed and fertilizer and lime, rather than using the multi-fruit buy station, because obviously that thing has everything in it. So I may use that at some stage, but I think I'm just going to persevere with the individual silos at this stage. What else we got? Let's cruise on down to the cows. Before we get down to here, 57, we're doing another run of hay bales, so that's sort of halfway through at the moment. We've got our first batch of Angus ready to go, so 36 months, so they're primed for peak price. Let's go and have a look in the animal menu. So where are we? It's these guys just here. So 36 months, peak price, so they're going to be sold today. Hay, we're feeding them hay because obviously TMR is for milk production, so we're not really worried about that because these guys are bred for as beef cattle. But we're sort of slowly building out our stock of Angus to sell sort of on rotation. So I think we're up to, if I cruise over to the pen, we've got 72 in there, so we can facilitate 8 more, and that'll give us 80 in total. Another thing we've added is this slurry extension. So this is the 2.6 million litre slurry tank extension. So if we look in the pen information, you can see the slurry's nearly capped out at about 100,000 litres. So I've added that in as well with the view to use that for precision farming. So we're going to have to get ourselves a slurry spreader, get our environmental score up. So that'll give us a free source of fertiliser. And then I've left some space here potentially for some pigs as well. We'll get a manure heap if we start going down the straw path, but that's kind of where we're at the moment. And this is that area I sort of earmarked and cleared and levelled for this purpose. So you can sort of see we've got the slurry tank, the barn, and then a little bit of area either side. And then we've got a bit of area in here which we can utilise also next to the potato processing plant, which we're going to soon to purchase that as well. Alright, let's get into our jobs. So hay's good, that canola's been harvested. I need to get some ploughing happening, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Fendt, I'll grab the Lizard subsoiler, and let's get cracking. So I'm also going to start experimenting with some time-lapse video sort of things, so keep an eye out for those. Let me know how you like those videos and the musical choices. Alright, let's get this guy hired. So obviously we've got to plough after potatoes. This guy is in desperate need of some nitrogen, I believe. I don't know, maybe we're okay. So it could be because we're ploughing in the weeds. That's going to boost our nitrogen. Anyway, so we want to keep an eye on our environmental score also. So what I want to do is let's go and sell these cows. So let's go. Actually, what I'm going to do, get this guy back to the farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start staging the grassland care equipment down this end of the farm, so closer to field 58 and 57, just because it makes sense to have our baler, windrower and other such items in this area, so I'm not having to transit them all the way from the shop area. So let's cruise on back over and grab the other big plough. Right, we're going to utilise the SM72 just for our big field here of canola. Now we could direct drill this actually. That's the other thing I was going to do. I was going to look to purchase another drill. So if I have a look at used vehicle sales, nothing really at the moment. So what I'm thinking is so I can plough that up any time. I've got baling to do. Field 53, 54, and I think 52 needs to begin harvesting. So let's have a quick look at what's in 52, because I might get that underway while we are doing these other jobs. So yeah, red beet's ready to harvest. So I need to get back to grab the telehandler, take that back over, grab the global pallet mod off the harvester, because I'm pretty sure. Actually, I should check that because I might not need to drive over and remove it if it's red beets. That's parsnips, so I do need it. So let's grab a telehandler. So that's the other thing I'm in the market for, is going to be another telehandler, just so I can have one stationed at the cow barn and one stationed at the central farm. Now I've still got some rogue seed pallets and stuff that I need to deal with, so I'm going to deal with them. Probably next time we go through a seeding run, I'll use up those big bags, and then I'll utilise our little filling area over here. Okay, so there's our parsnips. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Now what I can do apparently is, with the telehandler, go and pick up the global pallet system without a fork involved, which I've just learnt after doing a bit more research on the mod. Okay, so this has got red beets, so I will need to... Actually, I can use this because I'm pretty sure we've got red beets in that field. So I might just have one of each. So I'll have one for carrots, one for parsnips, one for red beets. Okay, so this gives you a little bit more precise positioning, which is good. Okay, so that should be in the correct position. If I can jump up there. Okay, auto load's correct. All right, let's get into this guy. Okay, why can I not get in there? Now, hopefully, what I want to do is I want to sleep now, try and get some favourable drops in the used vehicle sales, and then we'll come back, finish our harvesting and ploughing. So the harvesting and ploughing I can skip through a few days because it's not critical that those items be completed on the same day. Obviously the seeding is a different story because then you'll end up with a half seeded field and things are just not going to work. Okay, let's make sure we're getting a crop in there. Cool. Just want to double check we are on red beets. So we are on red beets there and red beets in the... Okay, good stuff. Now the other thing too is we're going to sell that cattle, so I'll sell that shortly. Our plough should be underway, so now we've got to get to ploughing on this field here. So I am going to plough it just so we can get rid of these weeds. We also need to get that oil mill in play as well, so we haven't done that currently. I do have a spot in mind, which I've sort of tested out on my test map, and so far so good. We might need to throw some lime down, but we'll see how we go. Alright, I think that is... Oh, we need to bale as well, so I'll do that. All these other jobs are underway. Actually, what we'll do is we'll sell these first, and then we'll come back in. So 3.5. I'm keen to see how much we get here. So 12, move to trailer. Okay. And the plan will be to bring back probably another 12 as well, I think. Let's just double check which is the next group to 33 months. That's probably not the right menu to go into. Because if I can get another batch to reproduce, so how far they're off. Yeah, so I've got a little ways to go before we reproduce again. Yeah, another few months. Righto, let's go get these guys sold. So I'm wondering if the cattle are not that good of a strategy in terms of return on investment. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what we get for this trailer load of cows. So 12 pieces, 3,500 a piece. Somebody who's better than maths on the fly will have that figure, but I'd say it's going to be at least 30 grand, somewhere around there. Alright, let's head over there and see how we go. It's a nice area up here too to farm in. Not that I've farmed it, but it does look pretty nice. Alright, let's see if we can get this in. Alright, I'm led to believe this is the selling trigger. So L3 to open. Select. Let's sell 12. 42,000. Okay. Wonder how much it cost me in hay to get that money. You know what? I'm thinking. I think the milk might be better long term. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to once I finish this run on the Angus, I'm going to change to dairy cows. So let's see, I'm going to grab some Holsteins. So I want milk producers straight away. So let's grab these guys. Let's grab 12. I mean, I've got a gut feeling the milk's going to be worth more long term rather than selling the cattle, because obviously you've got to wait. If you buy them at 18 months, you've got to wait till 36 months for them to fatten up and be sold. Whereas, you could be selling milk pretty much all the time, as long as your stockpile's nice and big. So the effectiveness will be a little bit lower with hay, but allegedly it's not that bad. So, okay, looks like our lizard subsoiler is having a rough one, so let's go sort him out. And I mean, if we do switch to TMR, it's not going to be that much more difficult to do so, because we've already got hay production. We can easily get silage. It's probably just going to be a little bit more work. Alright, let's go drop these cows off. Okay. Move to husbandry, yes. So how many we got in total? Does it tell us our total? I don't think it does. So these guys are about to go off 3 months, so they'll be 3.5. When's the next group? These guys are 13 months away. Yeah, I think if you did them in groups of 5, that might be, you might have a better spread overall. But I don't think it matters, to be honest. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go drive over, hook up the trophy liner in preparation for taking it back over to the soup factory. And then we're going to jump in, finish this baling. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to sleep, see if I can't jag a new telehandler. And then we're going to go from there. So let's cruise on back over. Drive on the right side of the road, that'd be handy. The frame rate could be looking a bit jittery if you're watching this at home. PS5 just launched an update, system software update. So I've got a feeling things might be a bit janky until that sorts itself out. Alright, let's send this guy down to, hopefully he's going to run over this big bag. Of course he is. Made it about 5 meters, good effort. Okay, what I'll do is get on the road. I mean, sometimes I feel like half the time before you set this worker menu, it'd be quicker just to drive over there. Now this guy should drive on the road, hopefully. Okay, cool. Of course this guy's stuck. Oh, I can't wait for that modified Colossus, let me tell you. So at time of recording, it's apparently not too far away. That's if Giants approve it, of course. I hope they do. Alright, everything is happening. Alright, let's go and sleep. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Class Xerion 5000. So 530 horsepower. Nice tractor, but probably not what we're looking for at this stage. We do got a tree harvester here, which would be handy for pianos. Forage harvester header, so which we don't have at the moment. So we're still ploughing, we're still harvesting. Worker eyes blocked by an object, which is probably going to be our... Okay, this guy is still trying to get there. This guy's done. Oh, actually, let's get this guy off the field because we're going to get ploughed into shortly. So we've got the unreal capacity on this one, so that's why it is sitting at 145,000 litres. So this is destined for the oil mill when we put it in. Currently haven't got there yet. I've got a replacement header for this as well, so we're going to look to switch that out shortly as well. What else have we got on the go? Okay, I'm going to sleep again. So I think after this sleep, we'll have the next batch of Angus ready to go as well, which would be handy. Ooh, Profi liner. So is this this is the one we want. So this is the manually loaded version. So we're going to try and station one at each production facility. So let's grab the stock standard. What else we got? Z-Tor tractor. Nothing special there. I mean, nice tractor, but just not what we require. Okay, how's our soup looking? So what I did was I set this to storing. Obviously we've got tons of potatoes, a fair bit of carrots. We've got some parsnips and red beets we can be utilising, so I've got to ship them down here as well. So I'm just going to let this storage build up, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll keep this forklift stationed down here. I did look at some modified forklifts, so I looked at this guy here, the Jungarich EFG S50. So it's got extension. I don't know what that extension does. I haven't tried that out. Reverse driving. But it's got the double pallet fork, so you can do 2 pallets deep. I tried out this one too, the Jungarich EDV 216i. So I don't mind this one, but this is more for warehousing, but still useful for truck unloading. But realistically, these two are the ones you want for outside use. Matte now is my preferred. Alright, let's move on. What do we got? I don't want to commit to seeding and baling just yet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to chance one more sleep. You can see the shader cache is starting to come good. I've got fixed visual month turned off as well, so as it goes through the seasons, there's sort of a little bit of jankiness in autumn in particular. Right, let's have a look at used vehicles. What do we have? Okay, we've got a tanker, slurry tank. Okay, nothing. Well, I think now is probably a good time to get some planting underway, so let's get some potatoes in the ground. Now, we'll eventually get some sheds, maybe in this area and elsewhere. Just depends on what we're up to. All right, now I did have, actually what I do need to do is get this repaired. Now hopefully this will fit through here. Okay, so let's repair both. So triangle to repair, very expensive, but got to be done. Okay, cool. So I think that prophy liner is going to be destined for the potato processing factory. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw down this container. So it should be in here. Fertilizer, seeds and lime, so that's that guy. Oh, so this one does all three. So I might as well look to use that one rather than have three different ones. Buying station for liquids, buying station for fertilizer, seeds and lime. So they look identical to me, don't they? Pig feed. So this is what I'm going to use if I do pigs, because I don't know. I'll test it out and see. So this is the lime tank that we've got. So this one just does lime. What else have we got? Maybe we don't have individual ones. I might have been mistaken there. I reckon I'm going to go this guy just here. Okay. And then I might just forego the other one altogether. So this should, yep, give us our seed. Perfect. That's very handy. Much quicker than using the big bags to fill it. Alright, let's get this guy underway. Now I did want to buy a bigger seeder as well. So the thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try the Amazon Citan. So I'm going to lease it, I think. See if it's actually worthwhile. Because I don't want to commit to the $200,000 in price just now. Okay, where is this guy? Yep, this is the one we want. So while these guys are doing their thing, I'll quickly start doing some baling, I think. So let's get this guy parked up, ready to go. Now I probably really need to step up the potato production, to be honest. So I think if we're going to go the potato processing factory, of course I got stuck on the fence there. Haven't really parked this up very well, have I? Let's try that again. Alright, cool. So we'll leave this here for the moment. Alright, we'll get this ploughing done, and then we'll switch out for the Amazon Citan, the direct drill. Alright, good stuff. Now if we get this folded, if that will... What is going on here? Fold plough? Is that folding? Yep. Took its time, but it got there. So I'll go drop this off. We'll switch this out for the seeder, and then we'll come back in with the next episode, and we will get cracking on some new seeding. So let's just park this. Not there. Just sort of out of the way. I want to try and maintain this farm setup as best we can. Oh, the other thing I mentioned quickly is I purchased the Samaz mower, so you can see that there. It's got a merger on the back, it's pretty cool. But yeah, alright. Cool, thanks for watching this episode, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now.